Hello, my kindergarten friends. It's Miss Hamilton here with another story for you today. The story I'm going to read, we read it one time in class, and we thought it was so funny because it talks about crayons and they write letters to a boy because they are quitting their job. That means they were done. They were actually really upset because of how they were being used, or maybe used too much or not used enough. And we kind of had to think about that. How would our crayons feel? We don't normally think about how crayons would feel. Well, today I'm going to read it to you again, and it is called The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew DeWalt, illustrated by Oliver Jeffers. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. Do you think your Red Crayon is overworked? Well, Duncan's was. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. Dear Duncan, Gray Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that is a lot of space to color all by myself. And don't even get me started on the rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things? Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know, and so are very tiny rocks, pebbles. How about one of those every once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time I'm the same color as the page you're using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or fill in empty space between other things, and it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. And so he's drawn a picture here, and it says this is a white cat in the snow. Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw the outline of other things. Things that are colored in by all the other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball, then fill it in with all the other colors. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing you for 2 reasons. One is that I'd like to say I like my workload of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problem and wish to congratulate you on a very successful Coloring Things Green career so far. My second reason I write is for my friends Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel that they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Dear Duncan, I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking. And I can prove that I'm the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal, and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talked to you. The big whiner. Anyways, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know that I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday, you used me to color the sun on both Monkey Island and Meet the Zookeeper Day pages in your coloring book. Orange, you glad I'm here? Ha, your pal. in the real color of the sun, orange crayon. Dear Duncan, it has been great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before that, and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I am so short and stubbly, I can't even see over the railing of the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubbly friend, Blue Crayon. Duncan, okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. Is it because you think I'm a girl's color? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color in her little princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon. Oh, here's the silly one. Hey Duncan, it's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel all my wrapping paper off? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have on any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon. Now we talk about it, you guys do that sometimes. You take the wrapping off your crayons. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color. And of course he wanted his crayons to be happy. And that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. So he took all their advice. So an A for coloring and an A for creativity. He was pretty creative in his picture. So that was a really fun story. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you have a lovely day with your families. Bye guys.